Hi, I'm Mike Nelson with Thoughts from the Driver's Seat. 3 weeks ago, I had the pleasure of working on a panel discussion for automobile and insurance from the UK and US perspective. And it was done for PAVE, which is the Partnership for Automated Vehicle Education, a Washington-based educational foundation. I've been associated with PAVE for a while. The other panelists were an insurance regulator from Arkansas, one of the leaders at the National Association of Mutual Insurance Companies, a woman named Rebecca Marsden from OXA, which is a autonomous technology company based in the UK. Below you'll see a link to some of the discussion that I had as one of the panel members along with Rebecca. The conversation with Rebecca was enlightening because it was from this higher level of autonomy perspective. All they do is basically focus on level 4, level 5 software. But what was enlightening was when I was asked about where do you see the transfer risk going, I focused on the data inside the car. Oddly enough, the United Kingdom just did a 4-year study and introduced legislation by the King for some standards on autonomous driving. And so some of what Rebecca Marsden was talking about were these standards. But what was also different is she too agreed that transparency and data was going to be particularly important to deal with from the standpoint of risk transfer. And we're in many ways from the opposite end of the spectrum. I focus mostly on level 2, level 3 driving. She's focusing on 4 and 5 technology. I find the people in the technology sector here in the US to be very tight-lipped about the data that's in their vehicles. She was very open about it. And it was remarkable that we largely agreed on a lot of these issues about risk transfer. Later on, I'm asked about how do you see the insurance industry reacting to the future of transportation. This is a separate link to the discussion that we had there. It's about a 2-minute clip, but basically I say what I always say. The data in the vehicle is a much more transparent and objective way to view what happened in an accident. And an accident is the best way to look at whether or not technology is performing well or when it's not performing well. So if you have a chance to look at these links, it's probably worth your time if you care about this sector. We'll be sure to keep you informed about other discussions on these topics as we look ahead. I'm Mike Nelson. I'll see you from the road ahead. Zoom, zoom.